We're reading Walt Disney's The Story of Pinocchio. Oh! Make sure you subscribe and like and be our friend. Oh yeah, friends read cool stories like Pinocchio. Walt Disney's Pinocchio, The Story of Pinocchio. You can read along with me in your book now. Have you ever wondered if wishes really do come true? Well, they do, and I am Jiminy Cricket. See me right there? I'm Tiny, and I'm Jiminy Cricket. Boop, 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 boop. One starry night, my travels took me to a tiny shop owned by Geppetto the woodcarver. Geppetto is a toy maker. He makes toys out of wood, and he's Italian. I sneaked under the door and saw old Geppetto, that's the old man's name, working on a puppet that looked like a little boy. Geppetto put on the last dab of paint and said, "There, little wooden head, you're finished. Now I have to name you. Your name will be Pinocchio. Come on, Pinocchio. I think I like that name. What do you think, Mr. Cat?" Meow. Pinocchio, you're my little boy. Geppetto took Pinocchio down off the woodbench and danced the little puppet across the floor. A boop, 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 boop. By pulling strings, Figaro, the cat, wasn't sure he liked the newcomer who clomped and clattered around the shop. Clap, 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 boop, 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 boop. Figaro, wouldn't it be nice if Pinocchio were a real-life boy? That's my wish. Come on, Pinocchio, let's put you back on the workbench. Good night, my little funny face. I wish you were a real boy, then I would have a boy of my own. I wish, I wish. Everyone make a wish. Did you make your wish? You making your wish? Okay, everyone has your wish. Turn the page. And what? Just before going to sleep, Geppetto looked out the window into the starry night. Oh, look, Figaro. The wishing stall. Do you know what I wish, Figaro? I wish that my little Pinocchio might become a real boy. And then he drifted off to sleep. A very nice thought. But wishes like that never come true. Or do they? What do you boys and girls think? Do you think the wish is going to come true? Do you think the little wooden puppet boy is going to be a real boy? Or a wooden doll? Moments later, room filled with light, and there stood a beautiful blue fairy princess. She tapped Pinocchio. Tap, tap, tap. Little puppet, made of pine, awake. The gift of life is thine. You will now be a real boy. I can move, I can talk. Oh my gosh, I'm a real boy. Yes, Pinocchio, and be a good little boy. Because Geppetto wished for a real boy, and you be a good boy for him. But remember, Pinocchio, you're not a real boy yet. First, you must prove yourself braveful, truthful, and unselfish. And you must learn to choose between right and wrong. But how will I know? I'll help him, Miss Fairy, said Jimmy Cricket. In that case, Mr. Cricket, I appoint you Pinocchio's conscience. Jimmy Cricket, you will guide Pinocchio to choose right and wrong. Sure, I'm Jiminy Cricket, and I know right from wrong. Pinocchio and I will have a good time. I will steer the little boy right along, so he can become a real boy. When Geppetto woke up and saw Pinocchio, "Oh my gosh, a real boy, a real live boy. My wish came true. I'm so happy. It's my wish come true. Oh, a boy, a son of my own, a little boy that I can raise to be my own." "Me too, Father." And the two of them danced around the shop merrily, even the cat. The next morning, Pinocchio sent Pinocchio off to school, but there was trouble hiding along the way. Ooh, the wicked old fox saw Pinocchio. A sly fox and a crafty cat. Ooh, see them watching Pinocchio going to school? Needed a place for a puppet without strings in his theater. Stromboli is a theater. Ooh, Stromboli put Pinocchio into his puppet show. And that very day, the audience poured in to see the little puppet who could sing and dance completely without strings. This boy's amazing. This puppet's amazing. He could dance without strings. Yes, sir, Pinocchio's a big hit. I told him he ought to be in school, but he wouldn't listen. Besides, he's making so much money that I figured I must be wrong. Great job, Pinocchio. You made me so much money. You will be in my show. Ho, 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 ho. And I'll put you in a little cage. And you will be mine. locked up, and you will be my little work boy. This is your new home. No, I don't want to be an actor. No, I want to go home. Let me out. I want to see my owner, Geppetto. I found you, and you're mine, and you work for me now. I should have listened to Jiminy Cricket. I should have gone home, and I shouldn't have sold my clothes. I guess I'll never get home and be with this mean old puppet Stromboli theater and be an actor forced to dance for this mean guy. Look at him. He's so meany. Oh, just then the blue fairy came. Pinocchio tried to cover up his lies. With each lie, his wooden nose grew longer and longer. Pinocchio, did you listen to your father? Yes, I did. Oh, his nose grew longer. You see, Pinocchio, a lie keeps growing until it's plain as the nose on your face. I'll forgive you this once, but this is the last time I can help you. She waved her wand, and in a twinkling, Pinocchio's nose grew back to normal, and the cage door opened. You remember to be a good boy and no more lies. And the blue fairy was off. As we headed for home, Pinocchio heard of a wonderful place called Pleasure Island, where boys were allowed to break windows, smoke cigars, and stay up late. What? Boys were able to smoke cigars, break windows, and stay up late? That sounds fishy. But Pinocchio wanted to go. He climbed on board and to see for himself. At Pleasure Island, Pinocchio joined the rowdy boys, playing pool. I knew this place wasn't so good. Oh, Pinocchio, we got to get you out of here. I want to play with the boys and be cool. This is Jiminy Cricket. Look at yourself. How do you ever expect to be a real boy? Gee, Jimmy, a guy only lives once, you know. I have my new friends. We're playing pool. We're staying up late. We're having fun. But as I headed back to the boat dock, I noticed some sinister men herding frightened little donkeys into crates. What? Little donkeys? Wah, wah. The strange part was the donkeys were wearing boys' clothing. Mama. These were bad boys who had turned into donkeys. I had to get to Pleasure Island fast and help Pinocchio. I dashed to the pool room hollering, "Come on, Pinocchio, come on, hurry. These boys have all been turned into donkeys." But Pinocchio had a tail and ears and is turning into a donkey. Oh, Jiminy, what will I do? Help me. We've got to get you away from here before you get any worse. Follow me, Pinocchio. And they ran into the water's edge and dove in the sea and swam for mainland. Pinocchio pulled himself from the water, still wearing ears and a tail, but he was glad he escaped from Pleasure Island. Let's go home. I'm tired. I stayed up late and it's boring and I'm hungry. I miss my dad. Playing's fun, but in the end, you don't need to play all day long. And breaking windows isn't fun. Look at me. I'm a donkey. When we arrived at Geppetto's workshop, the place was locked. Geppetto was gone. Just then a magic dove flew by and dropped a note. Here's a note. What does it say? Pinocchio, it's all about your father. It says he went looking for you and was swallowed up by a whale named Monstro. My dad was swallowed up by a whale looking for me. I'm such a terrible boy. Poor Pinocchio thought his father was done for and read on. Wait, he's still alive. Dad's still alive. He's living inside of a whale in the bottom of an ocean. What? He's living in a whale? Pinocchio squared his shoulders. Whale or no whale, I've got to find my father and rescue him. But Pinocchio, it's dangerous. This monstrolo can swallow whole ships. This whale is fierce. I've got to go to him, Jimmy. Goodbye, Jimmy. With that, Pinocchio ran to a high cliff over the ocean. He tied a rock to his tail and jumped into the water. The rock took Pinocchio to the ocean floor where he began to search his father. Father, where are you? It's Pinocchio, your son. Father, it's me. I'm going to get you out of that whale. I love you and I miss you. Pinocchio's search wasn't long before Master was busy swallowing up a tuna fish for a meal. And Pinocchio swept to the Monstroso's belly along with the fish. And there Geppetto was surprised. Pinocchio, my boy, I've missed you so much. Me too, Father, I've come to save you. No, Pinocchio, there's no way out. Monstro only opens his mouth when he's eating. Then everything comes in and nothing goes out. We're trapped in here. Well, gee, Dad, we've got to think of a way to get out of here. There must be a way. If we think hard, I bet you we can figure out a way to get out of this whale's belly. Suddenly, Pinocchio had a tremendous idea. Father, we'll build a big fire and smoke, and it'll make the whale sneeze, and he'll open his mouth, and then we can go right out. We'll build a raft and go out of his big teeth, jaws, and out of his stomach. So they built a raft, and they built a fire, and the whale started going, achoo, sneezy, 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 sneezy. Pinocchio and Geppetto had escaped safely, but the whale was angry at being tricked. He ran toward the tiny raft, and Geppetto shouted, Pedal, Pinocchio, hurry. He's trying to crush us. Oh, come on, everyone, pedal faster. I'm pedaling faster. Look at that big old whale with his big old teeth. Oh, he's making the waves rock and the raft. Oh, no, the raft broke. Look at that big whale. Oh, he's a big whale. Oh, hurry, swim. Look out, my boy. He comes again. Roar. Hurry, father. But Geppetto was too tired to swim. I can't make it, son. Save yourself. No, father. I won't leave you. Pinocchio grabbed Geppetto's shirt and swam bravely for the shore. Just as the whale raced at them, Pinocchio pulled his father, Geppetto, safely behind the rocks. Come on, Dad. I've got you. I'll never leave you again. I learned my lesson. Family is for life, and you're my dad, and I love you. Geppetto woke to find himself on shore out of danger, but Pinocchio was lying deathly still in the pounding surf. Geppetto cried, My boy, my boy. He took him back to his workshop and laid the motionless puppet on the bed. My boy, he saved me, and now look at him. Suddenly we heard the blue fairy's voice. Pinocchio, you have proved yourself braveful, truthful, and unselfish. Awake. Pinocchio got up, and they danced for joy and lived together happily in the toy shop. You're the best, Dad. You're the best son. No more lying. Okay, Dad. The end.